Hey there, Chad here for the AI Content Dojo. And there's more to the marketing copy capabilities of Shortly that I just wanted to share with you. Yesterday, well, it feels like yesterday to me because I was basically up all night to get the IDA video done yesterday, which was actually just a few short hours ago, I guess. And then took a nap and woke up, and I see that people are talking about Shortly being able to do pass. What is that? Problem, agitate, solve formula of marketing copy as well. In just the same easy, simple way that is the Shortly way, right? You just ask. And it's so cool that Shortly is able to do this stuff in the manner that it is and as fast as it's learning. It's growing and getting better for us to be able to do the things that we do day in and day out. And I guess in some weird way, I really kind of enjoy the whole like discovery aspect of it, right? Like you're digging around, you try some stuff and you're like, whoa, this works. And that's just so kind of fun to do, and especially when, you start discovering these things and you can actually put them to use and reliably get some really great content. So a few hours ago, I released the IDA video, where you could do /instruct, please write an IDA for the above, right? And the above in this case is a product description. And I had several of them. I have 3 of them on this page, and it's separated by the context cutoff so that if I do, instruct, write an IDA for the above right here, it would only use this, right? It would stop here. And therefore, it would only write an IDA for this description of a product. And it just works so good that I probably should have just continued testing and found this. Maybe I would have found the capability for it to do pass. Maybe it just learned it. I don't know. But if I do, please write a pass for the above, and I run this, I'm going to do a Shift Command Enter to run this so that it keeps the command there. I should get a problem, agitate, solve type of thing for this Orient 2G 720 gas grill. Look at that. Look at that. That is just crazy. I mean, it is so on point. I mean, that is like so usable. You might make some changes to kind of change it into your own words and stuff, but that kind of thing is just like, look at that. If you're writing marketing copy, at the very least, it's going to give you some ideas, right? Let me undo that. Let me just put one here. And I want to show you something else I discovered. Yep. Write a before-after bridge. It has the ability. Let's see what it does. Oh, it didn't do it. It didn't do it this time. It's trying to embarrass me in front of all of the viewers here. Let's undo this. Let's change this to the acronym. Try again. It's been in testing. It's been coming back with about 3 paragraphs. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Before, your puppy is teething and chewing on everything you can get in his mouth around. He chews up your shoes, furniture, and even the carpet. Imagine having a toy that's specifically designed for puppies to chew on. And it goes on about the product, and then it makes the bridge at the end. It's made of a unique rubber formula for the puppy's growing 28 baby teeth. It's so good. I mean, and like I said before, even if you can't use it perfectly as is, that gets you a good chunk of the way there. Like, that whole 80-20 rule. Like if you get 80% of the way there from that little amount of work, and all you got to do is kind of tweak it and change it up a little bit to fit your writing style or your company's image or whatever it is, that's awesome. And so now I'm probably not a whole lot more for me to show you, but you can now see that Shortly can do IDA, PASS, and BAB marketing formulas. All three of them, no problem. It comes back fantastic. You could do it all in line in one document. You could do them all for all of them if you wanted to. You could write PASS, and you keep putting it like this. So you'd be like PASS, IDA, BAB, right? And maybe you first delete these two, run this one, paste it back in, and then delete this one, cut it out, run this one, paste it back in, run that one, so that the /instruct command itself is not impeding on the content of the previous or the next in line command. And you could probably just create a ton of marketing copy to get your work done fast and give you tons of ideas, just to maybe different ways of marketing your products too. And I think that's really cool. And Shortly, thank you for being awesome. And I really, I really like the fact that with Shortly, I don't have to go through and, fill out forms and, write out all kinds of extra fields and things like that to get what I want. And I guess in some ways it almost feels like, because, I'm a computer science guy, a techie, nerdy dude. So it's like, I kind of feel like it's its own little programming language, like instruct or, expand, rewrite, all these little commands that are down here, to give you more abilities to do things. In fact, let's look at that for a second. Like if, let's say that we get a pass for the above, right? And it gives me something fairly usable, I would hope. Let's see what happens. All right. And maybe you want a little bit more in the A, right? In the agitate. You've been grilling your old gas grill for years. It's time for an upgrade. Your family deserves better, right? What if you did expand? Your family deserves a better grilling experience. And let's see what happens. Let's just let the expand add a little bit to that. Right? Or you could just you could undo that real quick. And instead of expand, what if I did Command P, which is rewrite? You deserve better grilling results. Let's run that again. Interesting. It starts giving you some ideas. I guess if you think about it, there's not a lot of context. If you recall, these refine commands, I call them, the rewrite, shorten, and expand, right? They only use the context that is right inside of the square brackets. So it doesn't know anything about the rest of the copy. So it's having a little bit of difficulty trying to rewrite that because, I probably should add something like your family deserves a better grilling experience with the Bauer Orient 2 G720 gas grill, and then it would do a better job. But, that's pretty cool. And if you agree, please like, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, help the channel grow. Really appreciate it. One thing that I would like to kind of dig in a little bit more on and explain is I am putting together a sort of compendium of findings that myself and members of the dojo discover. But instead of just putting it together in a list, what I'm going to do is I'm going to package it together into a really thorough guide. And I'm going to make it available to members behind a sort of a donation, sort of like not Patreon, because I don't want to go through a platform, but I'm going to build my own. But it's going to be a way for me to give value to people who want to provide support for the AI Content Dojo going forward, so I can grow into more endeavors and help all these AI tools, help you use these AI tools, to get more done faster. And It's going to be, in essence, a reference to the capabilities of Shortly at first, but it will branch off into other products as well. But at the start, it's going to be mostly the discoveries for all these different things that Shortly is capable of, but also providing examples and interactive capabilities to tailor the output of the reference materials to your needs as depending on your topic and things like that. I'm going to provide instructional video and all kinds of stuff just to make it some way for me to give value instead of just asking for donations. And I feel like if you're going to support the dojo, I need to provide something awesome that's never been seen before to you as somebody who feels like you have the means to provide a little extra support to the dojo. I would totally appreciate it, and I'll definitely be announcing more and showing off a little bit of it in the coming weeks as I get it all put together, get it ready for people to take advantage of. And so, thank you. If you're not in the Facebook group yet, go to Facebook, search for AI Content Dojo. You'll find the group. Request to join. I pretty much let everybody in. Just make sure you answer the questions, and then you'll join a community of ninjas helping ninjas write better with AI. Anyway, that's IDA, pass, before after bridge, all in Shortly now. Pretty awesome stuff. And until next time, take care.